So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Slot man motioned over. 2nd down carry for Taylor. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? But they're the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. Throw here. 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an edge. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. Makes the catch. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Leonard now off the play action. He rolls to his right. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the gun. It's Leonard. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. To the right, reeled in by Downs. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Leonard. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
On play action with Darts. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Darts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Dart's going to throw again. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. Touchdown, New York! The Giants finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, here's Leonard. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. This is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Leonard to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. For big yards on the right side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Ready up.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Leonard to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now it's Leonard. Catch made. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got it, complete to Downs. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
It's a gain of 3. And the Colts first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. 70 lines.
And they just get the play off. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
60 by 6.
On play action now, Leonard. This complete to Colt. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
19, Tiger, 19, Buffalo 18. Go.
To throw, Leonard. That's going to get caught by his back. Taylor. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Looking to throw, Leonard. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 2nd quarter lead. Drake London with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Back to throw. Here's Starks. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 41. Now here's Cam Scalaboo on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
From the gun, here's Darts. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Third down now. Here's Darts. He has the first over the middle. Escapes the defender. Up to the races. Middle of the field. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Gould on the return. Shoots away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He'll stay upright through this lane, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap to Leonard. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the gun, it's Leonard. Defender incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And now they face second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
It's Scatterboo on 2nd down. I mean, this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Leonard now off the play action. Hawkeyes isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Colts in a very tough spot on 2nd and long.
Here we go, set. 19.
Leonard now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Third and long for him here. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Leonard to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it's
Third down on 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Leonard setting up the throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Gronk, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
To throw, here's Leonard. Buys time, rolling right. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead just before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Gio checks on the extra point. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 14. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Into the gun this time. Here's Dart. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Here we go, set. Nike, 18. Go get him.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. Caught by Theo Johnson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Darts out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Now it's Leonard. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
On play action now, Leonard. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
3rd down from the gun. He's going deep to the left side. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts push their lead further to start the half. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season, and they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. He'll begin his return from the 11. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
To throw, Leonard. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt.
14. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Tyrone Tracy now to return. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Lofts it deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Scatterboo reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Darting this offense, getting set to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the
Right, they're going to throw for it. It's caught. And he's in for 2. So the progress is being made. The lead drops down now to 11.
Giants 22.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Doolin. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Leonard. Inside, this is reeled in by Warren. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. They motion the tight end over. Shotgun snap to Leonard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Cade, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. Didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. From the gun, it's Leonard. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And they great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one hits for 30. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
36-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Leonard. He's got it at the 5. And he's going to be touchdown at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
That's another Colts.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3. From the red zone on first. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a 3-possession game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Now go play action. Here's Dart. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. On first and 10, here's Dart. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Dart gonna throw again. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboo. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
On the jump.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Go. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
Will Working inside the red zone. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Giants offense and Dart looking to get 2 more here.
The Giants will line up for the 2.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut 2 more off that lead.
Makes the score Colts 39. Giants
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Now, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. On the return, here's Doolin. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
at their own 17-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Leonard setting up the throw. Finds him over the middle. He dodged the tackle. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Leonard to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. To throw, here's Leonard. Forced out to his right. Throw complete to Warren. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. There he is on 3rd and short. He's got it. Complete to Downs. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
7-yard gain.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Leonard now. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 28 out of that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact.
And the Giants are on him. He goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
12 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Third and long for him here. It's downfield. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
From the red zone now. Finds the in route complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Let's go. Have the 60. Have the 60.
From the gun, Taylor. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Now Maddox Trujillo on to attempt to knock this through for the Colts. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that grows their lead to 12.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Roberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
17-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. On play action with Dars. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dars. Has him on the quick hitter.
favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Driving forward with Scatteroo. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants down by 12.
On the jump.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They're going play action. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. And those are the looks they have hoped would open up by this point in the game, Brock, but still got some guys sitting on those throws, and they nearly made a splash play.
You know as a quarterback when you throw in the middle of the field, there's just simply more defenders in harm's way, and you've got to see that window open. You got away with one there.
And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Dart out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Put the body on the line for his team. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Now Dart. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
Let's
The
go.
Giants will line up for the 2.
He is to throw. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
42. Giants 38.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Gould on the return.
Anthony Gould on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from New York.